जब जॉब चाहिए सरकारी तो इंडिया करे अड्डा 24/7 पर तैयारी। अड्डा 24/7, India's #1 government job preparation app.
Good morning everyone, welcome to the official YouTube channel of Officers Adda 24/7. My name is Amanjyot and today we are here to discuss the another session of Principles and Practices of Banking MCQ series. Okay, so first of all, good morning to all of you. How are you all? So let me know, am I audible? Okay, audio and video both are okay. Let me know, give me a thumbs up. Is everything okay? So let's start the session in which we are going to discuss the 8 MCQs on your government schemes that will be very not on the government scheme but actually on the all the topics of principles and practices of banking, which is going to help you to prepare for your exam. While doing practice, you will be able to understand the concepts. Okay, so with the conceptual understanding, let's start the session. Before starting the session, do share the session with your friends or colleagues who are preparing for the same exam on a multiple social media platform or all those platform where you are linked. Okay, so let's start. Before starting, one important thing is that if you have not downloaded the Adda 24/7 application yet, then do download the application, because here you will find all the quizzes regarding banking awareness, and I always tell you that this will help you to increase your basic knowledge of banking terminologies. Okay, now next is, if you have not subscribed the channel Officers Adda 24/7, then do subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that all the upcoming sessions notification will be given to you. Okay, so let's start with the first question. Do share the session with your platforms and also like the session. So let's start with the first question, that is talking about the crossing not defined in the Negotiable Instrument Act 1881. Then it is account pay crossing, is it general crossing, is it not a negotiable crossing, or none of the above? Which of the following will be correct? That there is no crossing is defined on the negotiable instrument. Which of the following will be correct? A, B, C or D? First is C. Okay. Madhu and Kritik is saying C, that is not negotiable crossing. Okay. No, it's not true. Why everyone is going with C option? The question is asking the crossing not defined in the Negotiable Instrument Act 1881. Then it will be treated as what? C and D, two options are coming. No, the right answer is account pay. When we talk about Negotiable Instrument Act 1881, if there is no crossing, then it will be defined as account pay crossing. Okay, so first of all, what is negotiable instrument? Negotiable instrument are simply the instrument which are transferable. Transferable instruments are known as your negotiable instrument, which is defined under the Negotiable Instrument Act 1881 in section 13. They have given us the name that what are the different negotiable instruments are there. So first there is promissory note. Promissory note is simply a written document in which one party is promising to another party to pay a certain sum of money on a certain date by signing the particular document. Okay. Now second is bill of exchange. Now bill of exchange is also a written document which also gives the which also promise to pay the certain amount of money to a certain person. Okay, but what is the difference between promissory note and check? When we talk about promissory note, there will be two parties involved. Okay, so promissory note is a written document which contains an unconditional undertaking to pay a certain sum of money to a certain person on a certain date. Okay, and the document will be signed by the maker. So in promissory note, there will be underwriting instrument will be there, writing instrument will be there, which contains unconditional undertaking. Okay, but in bill of exchange, what it will be, it is also a written document, but it contains unconditional order to pay a certain sum of money to a certain person or on the order of the bearer. It means in promissory note, if I am issuing the promissory note, then I am taking the undertaking, that I am going to pay you the amount which I have promised to you on a certain date. But in bill of exchange, I am giving order to my bank that you have to pay this money on this particular certain date. So in promissory note, there will be undertaking the person, the maker of the instrument, who is going to take the undertaking that I am going to pay the money. Okay, and in bill of exchange, the order will be given. Okay, that's the only difference. So in promissory note, there will be two parties. In bill of exchange, more than two parties will be involved. Okay, next, third is check. So check is a type of bill of exchange, okay, which is drawn on the name of a certain person, okay, or if you want to transfer the check from one person to another person, then you have to endorse the check, okay. So the individual section of promissory note is section 4, bill of exchange has section 5, and check has section 6. Okay, so these are the three negotiable instruments defined in the Negotiable Instrument Act 1881, and the negotiable instrument on which crossing is not defined, that will be treated as the account pay crossing. Okay, now let's move to the next question. Next question is asking about nostro account refers to account of which of the following. So nostro account refers to account of which of the following: of a foreign correspondent bank with us, of a foreign bank with RBI, maintained by our bank with our foreign correspondent, maintained by our correspondent with their own branch in India. Which of the following is correct in context to nostro account? A, B, C or D? Bill of exchange acceptance, yes, bill of exchange acceptance is required. That is not required in the promissory note. Second is A and B. A and B, two options are coming. Okay. See, when we talk about nostro account, so there are three types of account. First is nostro, second is vostro, and that is loro account. Okay, so nostro account is, so these terms are certain Italian words. Nostro means ours, so it means our account with you, our account with you. Vostro means yours, it means your account with us, your account with us, and loro is their account with them, So these are the three types of account: nostro, vostro and loro. So nostro account is our account with you. It means simply when the Indian bank is having an account in foreign bank, in foreign country, in foreign currency, then this account of Indian bank will be known as nostro account. Okay, so when our Indian bank is having an account in the foreign bank, in the foreign currency, in foreign country, that will be known as your nostro account. Okay, and when it comes to the vostro account, what is vostro? Vostro means yours. Yours means simply when the foreign bank is having an account in Indian bank, in India, and in Indian currency, then it will be known as your vostro account. Okay, that will be your vostro account. Now what about loro? Their account with them is, it means when the one domestic bank uses the nostro account of another domestic bank. Let's say there is a bank SBI. Let's assume this Indian bank is SBI, and there is another bank, that is Punjab National Bank, PNB. Okay, now SBI has a nostro account. SBI has a nostro account in, let's say, HSBC, in Hong Kong and Shanghai Banking Corporation, in foreign country, in foreign currency. SBI has maintained a nostro account with HSBC. Now, whenever SBI needs foreign currency in the foreign country, it will deal with the HSBC. But now Punjab National Bank requires foreign currency in the foreign country. But PNB do not have account with this particular bank of nostro account of HSBC in HSBC or what. So what PNB will do? PNB will use nostro account of SBI to deal with HSBC. PNB is using the nostro account of State Bank of India to get the foreign currency in the foreign country. So that will be known as NORO account. Okay. So when one domestic bank uses the account of another domestic bank to deal in the foreign currency in the foreign country, that will be known as LORO account. Okay. Let me know all the three accounts clear to all. Let me know all the three accounts are clear. Yes or no? Now second is C. Certain persons are saying, okay. Now answer that which of the following option will be correct. Now read the options again and then let me know which of the following will be correct. A, B, C or D. Read it again. Okay. So now right answer will be your C option, that is maintained by our bank with our foreign correspondent. Okay, maintained by our bank with our foreign correspondent will be the right answer. Very good. So everyone is going with the C option, that is correct. Okay, now let's move forward. First of all, before discussing the third question, those candidates who are live in the session, do like the session immediately. And also share the session so that other persons also link with us. Okay, let's just start with the third question. So question is asking which of the following activities may be undertaken by banking correspondents appointed by a bank. So when we now talk about banking correspondents will be appointed by the individual bank branch for their certain functions, to perform their certain services, to provide their certain product and services to the people who are not coming to the bank. So you have to go to them and you have to sell the services, you have to give the product to the customer. For that, all the banks appoint certain banking correspondents. Okay, so which of the following activity will be performed by the banking correspondent? First is saying collection and preliminary processing of loan application, including verification of primary information or data. Second is saying identification of borrowers. Third is saying creating awareness about savings and other products and education and advice on managing money and debt counseling. And fourth is saying all of the above. So which of the following is the function or the activity which will be provided or which will be performed by the banking correspondents? A, B, C or D? Third is C and some are saying D, okay. C and D, two options are coming. What about rest? Okay, so the right answer will be your all of the above. All of the above are the activities which will be performed by the banking correspondents. Right answer will be your D. Only 2% has said D, 2 or 3% has said D, or everyone was going with the C. Identification of borrower will be done by banking correspondent. The preliminary process of loan application will be done by them also. So right answer will be all of the above. All the activities will be performed by banking correspondents. Next. The money market instrument developed by CCIL is called. So which of the following money market instrument is developed by CCIL? So what is money market? Money market is simply a type of market in which short-term financial assets has been used to raise money for a particular period of time, and that short-term financial assets will be a close substitute of money. What does it mean, close substitute of money? It means that can be easily converted to the currency or to the cash. That is the close substitute of money means. So which of the following instrument of money market has been developed by CCIL? Now what is CCIL? Clearing Corporation of India Limited, and it is the Government of India's corporation which deals with the trading of or selling and purchasing of government securities with Reserve Bank of India. Okay, so as we know, the selling and purchasing of government security or auction will be done by Reserve Bank of India on behalf of Government of India, because RBI works as an agent of government. But the selling and purchasing, whenever RBI is performing of security, there will be CCIL which will be helping RBI from the side of government. So this is the government corporation. So D and C, two options are there. That is, certificate of deposit is there, treasury bills is there, commercial papers is there, CBLO is there. So which of the following is correct? Treasury bills, we commonly known as T-bills. Which of the following is correct? C and D, two options are coming. Okay. So right answer will be C. CBLO has been developed by CCIL. So CCIL is developed by CBLO. So right answer will be D. Okay. Now what does CBLO stands for? Collateralized borrowing and lending obligation. CBLO stands for collateralized borrowing and lending obligation. CBLO works as an instrument of money market. Actually, one important part, certain important points related to CBO is what? CBO do not disclose the information of the lender and borrower to each other. CBO is for overnight to 1 year. The duration will be from overnight to 1 year. Okay. Now, CBLO provides, or CBLO introduce, or it makes sure that the obligation from the side of borrower and lender will be fulfilled as per the terms and conditions of the loan. So CBLO is a part of bond which is used as a money market instrument to make sure that the obligation from the side of borrower and the lender will be fulfilled as per the terms and conditions of loan. Okay, that is what CBLO do. Collateralized borrowing and lending obligation. Next. As per RBI, which of the following may be appointed business facilitator by a bank? So, which of the following can be appointed as a business facilitator by a bank? Is it community-based organization? Is it farmers club? Is it IT-enabled rural outlets of corporate entity? Is it any of the above? So, which of the following can become the business facilitator, or can be appointed by bank as a business facilitator? A, B, C or D. Which of the following is correct? Shiva is saying D. Okay, what about rest? Everyone is going with D option. D and C is also there. No, right answer will be D, any one of the above. So, any one of the above can be appointed business facilitator by the banks. Okay, it can be community-based organization, it can be farmers club, it can be IT-enabled rural outlet of corporate entity. Next. A resident of India, besides amount available under LRS, can remit how much US dollar per financial year for education of his child or children? So, which of the following will be correct? Is it $25,000, $1 lakh, $2 lakh, or none of the above? So, sixth is A and C. A and C, two options are coming. What about rest? So if we talk about LRS, LRS stands for Liberalized Remittance Scheme. Now what does Liberalized Remittance Scheme mean? Simply it's a scheme introduced by RBI in 2004 in which RBI has allowed that individual resident of India can transfer a certain amount of money to a foreign country without any restriction. Okay, without any restriction that can be done. Okay, so B and A or C, multiple options are coming. So liberalized remittance scheme is that all the Indian resident, including minors, Indian resident, including minor, can transfer fund, can remit. How much amount? 2.5 lakh dollars in a financial year without any restriction. So this is a scheme introduced by Reserve Bank of India in 2004 in which you can remit the fund 2.5 lakh dollars in a financial year to abroad for any purpose. Okay, all the current account transactions are allowed in this, but in capital account there are certain transactions where is a restriction that you can't send this money there. Okay, but when it comes to besides amount available in LRS, then you have to answer that none of the above will be right because it is not in dollars, it's in rupee, that is only 1 lakh. Okay, that is the amount you can transfer besides the amount available in NRS. You can remit per financial year education for his or her child. Okay, so the right answer will be none of the above because it is not. No idea, please explain. Now is it clear? LRS stands for Liberalized Remittance Scheme. Okay, it is a liberalized remittance scheme introduced by RBI to make it easy to transfer fund from India to abroad. So when you talk about LRS, what LRS is doing, it is helping us to transfer fund, one second. It is helping us to transfer fund from India to abroad. India to abroad money is going. Okay, India to abroad we are transferring money. It means what we are doing, we are performing outward remittance. We are doing outward remittance with the help of LRS. Okay, and when we use inward remittance, we use RDA and MTSS. So MTSS and RDA will be used, this is S. MTSS and RDA will be used for the inward remittance, but for outward we use LRS. Next, which of the following activities are undertaken by All India Financial Institution? So which of the activities will be undertaken by All India Financial Institution? First is saying underwriting of public issues of share. Second is saying guarantee loans and deferred payments. Third is saying subscribing to the debenture issue of company. Fourth is saying all of the above. So which of the following is correct? A, B, C or D? D, everyone is going with D option. Yes, that is correct. Right answer will be D, that all of the above services, all of the above activities can be undertaken by the All India Financial Institution. Very good. Next. Maximum amount of award that can be passed by the Ombudsman under the Integrated Ombudsman Scheme 2021 is it 5 lakh, 20 lakh, 15 lakh or 10 lakh? So the question is asking that what is the maximum amount which can be passed by Ombudsman under the Integrated Ombudsman Scheme which introduced in the year 2021. So if we talk about Integrated Ombudsman Scheme, this scheme has been merged. Scheme has been introduced by merging 3 schemes. So we used to have Banking Ombudsman Scheme, then we have Ombudsman for NBFCs, then we have Ombudsman for Digital Payment System, and by merging all the 3 schemes, we have introduced Integrated Ombudsman Scheme in 2021. So what is the maximum amount of award which will be given under this? A, 5 lakh only. Only 5 lakh will be given. So what is ombudsman scheme? Where the problems of customer, the complaints of customer will be resolved. So if you face any kind of problem with the banking system, you have to complain to your bank, home branch, and you have to give 1 month time period to the home branch to resolve your problem. And if your branch is not helping you out, then you can go with the banking ombudsman, or now we can know it as an integrated ombudsman scheme. Okay, so after giving a 1 month time period to your home branch, you have to go to the integrated ombudsman to get the solution. So right answer will be 20 lakh, that is B option. So maximum amount of award that can be passed is not your 5 lakh, it is your 20 lakh. Okay, now let me know out of 8, how many questions answers you have given correct. How many answers you have given correct. And before going and before ending the session, those candidates who are live in the session, do press the like button once. So there are 3 batches which are coming, which are new batches for your English medium. So first of all, one batch started on 16th of August. That is a target batch for your JAIIB November-December exam. Then second is your selection batch, which is starting from 12th of September, in which you will find the crash course pattern of the batch. All the 3 subjects will be available. And the PPB individual subject batch is starting from 5th of September. So these are the 3 batches which are coming right now. And to enroll here, you can use the code that is Y496 to get 78% discount. Okay, and from where you have to enroll in this particular thing, I will let you know. And one important thing is this, that there is test series available for individual subject also, and combined test series is available. So when we talk about combined test series, all the 3 subjects paper will be available, 50 plus tests will be available. And if you go with the only PPB subject, then only 10 mock tests will be available. So to enroll here, you can use the code Y496, you will get maximum discount here. Okay. So how to enroll? What you have to do, you have to go to the Adda 24/7 application. Just go to the application, or you can go simply to the web portal. I will suggest you that go to the application so that you will be able to get additional 1% discount. And then click on the JAIIB CAIIB section. After clicking on JAIIB CAIIB section, you will find that all the upcoming batches or all the upcoming details of the batches will be available. So if you want to enroll in English medium batch, just click on the English medium and you will find every batch available here. Okay, all the batches which are available on the website you will find here. So if you want to, let's say, enroll in the selection batch, click on the particular batch. You will find a certain page in which everything information will be available. A study plan is updated, timing is updated, everything is updated here. And to purchase this particular, you have to click on the view offer. After clicking on view offer, you have to enter a code that is Y496 and press apply. So when you press apply, you will find here that the 80% discount is available. So 80% discounting going on the particular product. So you will find this particular product in 3100 only. And to get 1 additional % discount, you can go to the Adda 24/7 application and you will find 1% additional discount there. Okay, and you are going to give the November JAIIB attempt, and after that you are going to give the next year's main attempt of CAIIB. So it is obvious that both the exams you have to go, that is confirmed. So you can do one thing, you can go with the JAIIB and CAIIB ka Mahapack. This will be available for the 12 months validity. It will cover your CAIIB also for the next attempt. Okay. Now this will be the information, and to enroll, same process you have to use. Click on the view offer and you can apply the code that is Y496 and you will be able to find the discount 80%, and if you purchase from Adda 24/7 application, you will get 81% discount there. Loro, again, Loro account is a type of accounts in which one domestic bank is using the account of another domestic bank to perform the transaction which is required in the foreign country. Okay, that is known as Loro account. So one domestic bank using the account of another domestic bank's nostro account, that will be Loro. Okay, so this is how you can enroll in a particular batch. So let's end the session here. Let's meet tomorrow on Monday at the same time, 6:30 a.m. Okay, so thank you all for joining the session and stay safe.